Joan Crawford was an American actress starting as a dancer in traveling theatrical companies before debuting on Broadway. Crawford was signed to a motion picture company by MGM Metro-Goldwyn-Mayers in 1925. She was born in San Antonio, Texas, and she died on May 10, 1977 in New York, New York. She was only 5'3". Her children were Cindy Crawford, Christina Crawford, Christopher Crawford, and Kathy Crawford. She was married to Alfred Steele from 1955 to 1959.
Garth Brooks.
Her grandchildren was Casey Lalonde, Crystal Crawford, and Carla Lalonde.
Garth Brooks.
And she's married to Alfred Steele 1955 to 1959, Philip Cherry 1942 to 1946.
Garth Brooks.
Fred Shot Tone from 1935 to 1939, Douglas Fairbanks Jr. from 1929 to 1933. And Joan Crawford Star is located on Vine Street between Hollywood Boulevard and Yucca Avenue.
Garth Brooks.
For the category of motion pictures at 1752 Vine Street. That's just outside of the Capitol Records building. Again, that's Hollywood and Hollywood Boulevard and Yucca Avenue on 1752 Vine Street. Now, Joan Crawford was born Lucille Faye Lasor, was an American actress, film, television, and theater, starring as a dancer, traveling in theatrical companies before debuting on Broadway. She signed to a motion picture contract with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayers in 1925. She was initially frustrated by the size and the quality of her pants. Crawford began a campaign of self-publicity and became nationally known as a flapper by the end of the 1920s. In 1930s, Crawford's fame revived MGM colleagues Norma Shearer and Greta Garbo. Crawford often played hard-working young women who find romance in financial success. These great rags to riches stories were well received by Depression-era audiences and were popular with women. Crawford became one of Hollywood's most prominent movie stars and one of the highest-paid women in the United States, but her films began losing money, and by the end of the 1930s, she was labeled box office poison. After an absence of nearly 2 years from the screen, Crawford staged a comeback by starring in Millard Pierce, for which she won an Academy Award for Best Actress in 1955. She became involved with the Pepsi-Cola Company through the marriage with company chairman Alfred Steele. After his death in 1959, Crawford was elected to fill the vacancy on the board of directors, but was forcibly retired in 1973. She continued acting in film and television regularly through the 1960s when her performance became fewer and fewer of the less British horror film drug. In 1970, Crawford retired from the screen following a public experience in 1974, after which unflattering photographs were published. Crawford withdrew from public life and became more and more reclusive until her death in 1977. Now, she married 4 times, for her first 3 marriages ended in divorce, and the last one was the death of her husband, Al Steele. She adopted 5 children, and one of whom reclaimed by his birth mother. Crawford's relationship with her 2 older children, Christina and Christopher, was acrimonious. Crawford inherited the 2, and after Crawford's death, Christina wrote a tell-all memoir, Mommy Dearest, in which she alleged a lifelong pattern of physical and emotional abuse perpetrated by Crawford. Crawford was born Lucille Faye Lasor in San Antonio, Texas, and was the 3rd child of a Tennessee-born Thomas E. Lasor and Annabelle Johnson. Her older siblings were Daisy Lasor, who died very young, and Hal Lasor. Thomas Lasor abandoned the family, and a few months before Crawford's birth, he reappeared in Abilene, Texas in 1930 as a 62-year-old construction laborer on the George R. Davis House built in Prairie School architecture. Hollywood Says. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Hollywood Says. Subscribe, notification bell, and leave a comment. Hollywood Says.